Welcome back, viewers, to another edition of Porkin and Talkin. I'm Nick.
I'm Mike.
And on tonight's show, we'll be talking about 3 stupid-ass topics. 1, dirty Chinese restaurants. 2, slow walkers, especially in the mall. And 3, shoppers at Pathmark. But before we get started, we'd like to make a special shout-out to someone special. Shout-out to More Catholic's own Trevor Black.
Trevor Black.
Oh, yeah.
That's your
First topic tonight is dirty Chinese restaurants. Now, people, be honest with me, alright? Say you're going out somewhere for dinner, or just like 2 fat kids walking up the block to get some food, okay? And you pick a place, it's a small shack, right? You would think that you would get good Chinese restaurants.
They're always the best.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but usually the smaller shacky places have the better Chinese food. So, perfect example, Fortune Island, up the block, Page Avenue.
Oh, yes,
okay?
indeed.
I'm eating Chinese food after a splendid Yankee parade. And all of a sudden, I'm digging in, and all of a sudden, I find a piece of hair. It was wrapped around my chicken. I mean, it wasn't on it. It wasn't sprayed on it. It was wrapped like a bow. And then a bug flies out of my food.
A bug.
I had it.
Disgusting.
Had it with that. So these places gotta really clean up. They gotta get the cats and the rats and every other type of animal out of the kitchen, and they gotta start cooking good food.
Yes, they do. They
All right?
get rid of all that.
It's a problem. It's a very serious problem,
is.
especially on Staten Island.
It's a growing problem.
It's a growing problem, as Mike the Ray says. It's a very growing problem. Yeah, but unfortunately that place closed up.
And the one in the mall too. That one's just horrible. In the food court, that one's just dirty. You gotta go to East.
You gotta go to East and Staten Island Mall, or you gotta go to the Loon Chuan or the Chan, or however you want to say it.
They're too expensive.
Small portions, but excellent food.
$32 for a freaking combination platter.
He should know he orders every night. Okay? Mike, why don't you say topic number 2?
Alright, our second topic is the people that are walking in front of you, okay? And they walk slow.
Especially in the
And
Staten Island
there's
Mall.
a big problem in Little Italy, okay? Little Italy in Manhattan.
Oh,
Actually,
God.
all over Manhattan. The people that walk slow when they're in front of you, you just want to take the back of their head and ram it into a wall. You really do.
I mean, you want to talk about a growing problem? Colleges have classes about art and business. They should have a class on how to learn to walk.
And people
All right?
are taking their own
You put
speed-ass
one
time.
foot in front of the other, and you go. Because
People are
people behind you,
ridiculous.
let me tell you something, certain people don't have the patience, like 2 Italian kids on Page Avenue. But people don't have the patience. They should get a piece of dynamite and put it up their ass so they move quicker. I mean, this is a very serious problem.
But we have a solution that will probably work.
All right, Billy Mays. We have
Alright, we have a solution for you that would probably work. We do it most of the time. We actually do it all the time. When there's a person walking slow in front of you, right? You walk up behind them, you bring your hands close to the back of the head.
about less than an inch apart.
And you start clapping, you go, right? You clap right in their ear, and then you go around them.
And then they get scared, so they turn around as if, what are you doing?
Exactly.
And then you look at them and you say, move!
And then it's either that or you clap and you go around them, and about the time you're in front of them, they just turn behind. It just proves how fucking slow they are.
Or option B, you could do the ostrich noise. If many of you aren't familiar with it, but it kind of goes like, ee-yi! It kind of goes like that.
Do that, or you do the walk, like this one.
And then they turn their head to look at you, and
They think there's something wrong with you.
you think there's something wrong with you. But in reality, there's something wrong with them, the way they're walking. Especially people with sandals. Guys with sandals,
Gotta go.
mandals.
Special
That's why M-A-N, man, is in the dulls. So you put it together and it's mandals. Socks with sandals.
Yeah.
It's not a goofy look. Alright? It's not a goofy
Guys,
look.
stop wearing the sandals that go between your front toe.
Absolutely pretty disgusting.
Those are disgusting.
Alright? I'm not one for male feet, but you know what? It's pretty gross. Ask his father. His father points it out. Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. So, topic number 3. Shoppers at Pathmark. Now, before I blow the roof off this fucking house, okay? The one on Highland Boulevard, okay? You get people from other planets. You get people with one eye. You get people who, at least twice a day, have BO. And they leave it on your line. Alright? It's not a stink that just evaporates. Alright? It stinks for a good 20 minutes.
And it lingers. It lingers
So
on the line.
please, people who have BO or know that they should wash themselves more, go to the store, pick up a bottle of Suave or Olay or Pouet or whatever the fuck it is. Dove. Wash yourself. Under your arms, you know, the washcloth. Have some respect for the cashiers, for the fellow cashiers. Yeah. Do me a favor.
But honestly, the people that I see that walk into Pathmark, they're just disgusting. Like, I walk in there and I just stare at people because you have those kind of guys, you know, with the old, long, gray bum hat, and they have the beard, and they have guys, one eye is, his left, it's normally the left eye that's good, but his right eye drifts off, or it's either the color white.
But I'm not even talking about personal hygiene. I'm talking about the mental retardation that you see in the store. This one guy comes on like a big cuisine, all right? Which, for you that don't know, it's a Guido, an older Guinea. So he comes on the line, and he expects to get sales without a Pathmark card. Now he expects me to pull a Pathmark card out of my ass and say, "Here you go, $3.99 for bananas." Excuse me. Go to customer service, get a card, come back to me, okay? But every time I'm there, I want to punch somebody in their throat, all right? I want to make their ears bleed. I want, you know what?
I just want to bring up the one story about how the guy tried to buy free flowers at a Pathmark.
Yeah. He kind of hit it at the bottom of his cart, and I caught him on the way out.
No, this is what happened. The guy, no, I know what happened, and he was on his line, by the way. The guy came in the day before, he bought flowers and other stuff, right? And the next day he came back, and he brought it the receipt. He says, "Look, there's flowers on my receipt, but I didn't buy flowers." So what they did was they went to go check the security cams, and it turns out the guy bought flowers, and they come back and they tell the guy that you bought flowers, and the guy goes, "Oh yeah, I forgot, it's my wife's birthday." First of all, who the fuck buys flowers for their wife in Pathmark? And second of all, who denies it when he's on security?
How about you go to Pedals on Page? I know that the woman is fat and grotesque, but still, go up there, buy your wife a nice pair of roses or something nice. Not a Pathmark in Highland Plaza.
Well, like normally on...
Alright, first of all, the Highland Plaza should be demolished. Alright, that's how gross and grotesque it is.
Yeah, like there's nachos on the movie screen when the movie theater was there. It was horrible.
Cuts in the movie theater screen, you know, yeah, and all that stuff.
It's just dirty.
But, you know.
Well, you could buy flowers from those guys that normally buy the gas station. You know.
But, you know what? The world's got to start changing, especially at Pathmark Industries.
We got to start making changes. That's why we're making these videos. There's a quote from Tupac.
I really want to leave Pathmark. So, with that said, time is out. We'll see you next time on Porkin and Talkin. I'm Nick.
I'm Mike.
See you next time.
Yeah.